Folks, all our stupid two-bit comedians, and by two-bit comedians I mean Gopal, Kanis, Kunal. Obviously not all. But anyway, all our stupid two-bit comedians look up to this legend, this great comedian, the father of comedy for many. I'm speaking of Charles Chaplin, whose 125th birth anniversary fell this week. Now, for the younger generation who may not be familiar with him, this, my friends, was the great Charlie Chaplin. That was not Charlie Chaplin, that was Kejriwal. There's a little bit of a mistake. The moustache is a little different. I'm sorry, I apologize. But I am told that we have to make one Kejriwal joke per episode or the government will not be happy. This is what I put off the record. It's called The Week That Wasn't. Yes, now time to start with this farmers raging controversy carrying on. But on a lighter note, farmers in Aurangabad have said that since the government has banned beef, the government itself should buy all their surplus bulls at the prevailing market rate. But if the government does buy the bulls, what will they do with the bulls? I mean, does our government really need more bull shit? Cricketing legend Sunil Manohar Gavaskar seeks 1.90 crore from BCCI for earnings lost last year when he served as interim president BCCI IPL. Rupees 1 crore 90 lakhs, folks. Thus, Sunil Gavaskar will be the first person in the IPL to be paid an exorbitant sum of money for not playing. How cricket has changed, how it changes every week. Japan apparently is getting bigger. Yes, Japan is getting bigger and bigger as land is emerging from the sea and attaching itself to the coast. Will someone please tell China that they now don't have to annex Arunachal Pradesh to get bigger? Just be patient. Land will come. We're in Asia. Land comes from the sea. Who's being gone right there? South Korea's Prime Minister Lee Wan-koo, she's a lady, offered to resign on Monday amid a growing political scandal over bribery and corruption. Leaders in India, Pakistan and Bangladesh reacted strongly. How naive, how innocent, such a child. Resign over corruption. Lots coming up, but first the headlines. The BCCI war of letters. ISIS chief killed in airstrike. Diageo asks Vijay Mallya to quit. And Chetan Bhagat is judge on Nach Baliye 7. Why? Let's start with our top story, which is Kunal Vijayekar gets paid for the show. No, that'll never happen. The top story is the BCCI war of letters. The political battle inside the BCCI seems to be a never-ending one. First, the former board president N. Srinivasan accused BJP MP and Board of Control for Cricket in India Secretary Anurag Thakur for fraternizing with alleged bookie Karan Gilhotra. Then Mathur wrote strongly worded letters to Srini accusing him. Then ICC sent a letter to Jagmohan Dalmia informing him about Thakur and Gilhotra. Then PTI quoted Srinivasan, who said he would write a letter to Thakur. Another BCCI official said that the ICC should have sent a confidential letter of warning and so on and so forth, letter after letter. Too much. I have some alleged letters they also found, may be true. We've got them with our kind of pull in the BCCI. I know the Chaiwala. Let's take a look at some of these letters right now.
Dear Anurag, how are you? I'm enclosing a photo of you at a party with Abu Salim. Signed, Srini.
Dear Srini, thanks for your beautiful letter. I'm enclosing a photo for you to peruse with the entire Gambino family. Cheers, Anurag.
Dear Anurag, thanks for the cheer. Here's a picture of you feeding Kim Jong-un noodles on his 16th birthday. Love, Srini.
Dear Srini, sorry you missed the birthday, but I guess you were busy at the ISIS headquarters at the same time. Please see picture confirming the same. Regards, Anurag.
Dear Anurag, couldn't find that picture you so sweetly sent, but did find this really old one of you in a BMW with Uday Hussain. All my love to your family, Srini.
Dear Srini, thanks for your love and care. Guess what just popped up? Early pictures of you holidaying in Nazi, Germany as a guest of what's his name? Hail Anurag. Okay, all right. You see, letters aren't always about love. Sometimes there's something more going on between people. Let's move on. First, some good news and then some bad news. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, ISIS chief, has succumbed to injuries from an Iraqi-US joint airstrike. He is dead. Oh, sorry, there isn't any bad news. That's all we have. Good news. No bad news. Check all this. Yes, Radio Iran has reported that Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, spiritual and military leader of the self-styled Caliphate ISIS, succumbed to injuries from an airstrike against an Iraqi target. Abu Bakr, described by some as the new Osama bin Laden, had a 10 million US bounty on his head and was wanted for suicide bombings, kidnappings and executions, amongst other things. Very strange CV to have when you go for a marketing or sales conference to get a job. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi was a mysterious man, and some still do not believe that he simply died in an air raid. Well, we have to go straight and listen into Radio Iran to see whether it's true or not. Let's just take a listen.
في رياض تجويد هناك أيضا تخصصية.
Good evening. This is Radio Iran. And now for some entertainment news. This afternoon at 3 p.m., 4 women and 4 men are going to be publicly flogged in the market square. Members of the public are invited to watch. There will be no admission charges since the performance is free of cost. All attendees can avail of free stalls serving delicious hot kubide, juje, shishlik and fesenjan. Stones in 3 sizes will also be available in case you wish to throw them at the 4 women and the 4 men who are going to be publicly flogged. And now for some cultural news. 4 American female tourists were arrested for indecent exposure of their female bodies in public. While most of their bodies were covered as per laws in Iran, their left toe and ankle were indecently exposed. The tourists will be deported back to the United States only after the offending body part has been dismembered. Now for some very sad news. The sad news about Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. He is dead. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi was a very lucky man. He escaped many death threats and many attacks.
الخديرة ومالي انزل الرمالي المليزة زمات النهاري لشكر حليمة ران الشكندري. We will kidnap all foreign press and show footage on the internet. ونقلي هلا بودري البغداد إدارة لذيذة جيشان قرمة. We will cut their heads off and show it on the internet.
And so, time after time, he got saved until one unfortunate day.
البدور بخاري البخاري وليز باري چناي قابول مرغ مخاني. We will bomb the city and show it on the internet. We will attack Syria and show it on the internet. We will take over the state of Iraq and show it on the internet.
Excuse me.
Al-Hululu, what do you want?
Internet bill.
Internet bill? So much? All neutrality!
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, leader of ISIS, died a hero's death fighting for net neutrality. Fighting for his land and nation. That is all we have time for. This is Rishi KK saying bye for Radio Iran.
I hope you learned your lesson there, ladies and gentlemen. This carbon footprint that we all carry with us is going to cause trouble in the environment, destroy it, and electricity and everything, all power sources. So be careful. Be very careful. Whatever you do in life, I'm not judging, but be careful of what you're using. Save this world. Moving on. Diageo asked Vijay Mallya to quit United Spirits. United Breweries, a company he built himself, Vijay Mallya. Unfortunately, after Diageo bought controlling stake in the UB group, well, they have this week asked Dr. Mallya to step down, accusing him of various improprieties and legal violations. However, Dr. Mallya refused to resign and said the inferences and allegations are unjustified and false. Well, let's go straight to Bangalore or Bengaluru and meet alleged spokesperson for Dr. Vijay Mallya, a very sort of almost look-alike, not so good-looking version, Dr. Vijay Malavia. Dr. Malavia.
Ooh la 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 ooh la 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 la.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. You always do that. Don't do that. Dr. Malavia. Dr. Malavia.
Sorry, just clearing my throat. Ooh la 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 la.
I've just told you don't do that. I mean, why are you behaving like this? I'm telling you don't do that. I'm telling him. Aren't I telling him? Why am I telling you? I should tell him. Don't do that. Dr. Malavia, about this Diageo and UB thing, what do you have to say? And no singing.
Absolute rubbish. They are accusing Dr. Mallya of various improprieties. Are they crazy?
Oh, are you sure?
Of course I am sure. There have been absolutely no improprieties. In fact, Dr. Mallya hasn't thrown an IPL party at his Goa place for over 3 years. What improprieties?
Tragic story. But not those kind of improprieties, legal ones.
I have absolutely no idea what they are talking about.
No, but listen, apparently they no longer want Dr. Mallya as the big boss. They no longer want him to call the shots.
I guess that's because when you ask Dr. Mallya to call the shots, the liquor baron calls for shots.
I knew you'd do that. I get that joke. I knew you'd go there. But Diageo also claims that Dr. Mallya had left behind a lot of non-performing assets in his organization. What about that?
I don't agree at all. I do not agree with this at all. There has always been only one non-performing asset.
Oh, which one? The IPL team?
No, Sid Mallya.
Sid Mallya. I knew you'd say Sid Mallya. Yes. Not nice. I guess. Okay, go on.
And now he's no longer an asset either.
Well, I don't know about all that, but what now? What happens next?
Dr. Mallya is the greatest. After all, he has built up one of the biggest brands in the country, a brand which took all of Dr. Mallya's time, all of Dr. Mallya's money, and all of Dr. Mallya's attention. Nobody will ever be able to take that brand away from him.
Wow, I'm not sure what brand that is. Which brand is that?
The Kingfisher calendar.
Oh, okay. But what happens if Dr. Mallya has no money left to shoot the Kingfisher calendar?
Oh, then we will compromise on the models and the photographer, but we will never cancel the calendar.
Oh, so you'll compromise on the models, you'll do budget cuts. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, we have some footage of the Kingfisher calendar just in case we run out of money.
Oh, interesting. Can we have a look, please?
Yeah, have a look.
Culturally, whatever works for whoever, but I like Miss October. Miss October, I felt, had a certain poise, the way she spun around, and that long hair, and the big chest, and the heaving shoulders. Whatever, you like November? We take a break, we'll discuss it later. Raju, you like who? There was no February, we skipped that month. Budget month, we never do February. We'll come back. Welcome back, and it's time to talk about CB. This is also my initials, but someone a little less great. Chetan Bhagat is now one of the 3 celebrity judges of Nach Baliye 7. His parents must be very proud. It's a great moment for anyone to be a judge on Nach Baliye. Popular dance reality show Nach Baliye opened this week. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but it just gets worse. The show has star couples, and they come and shake a leg between them. One second, someone just say star. Well, the only star is Upen Patel. Remember him? No? He was in a film called 36 Chinatown, and in the year 2007, I kid you not, he won an award for Most Promising Newcomer. Thankfully, nobody kept that promise. He also won another award at the same function. The category was Best Actor in a Hindi film who can't speak Hindi. And that's a crowded area. Crowded area. I've been elevated to can speak little Hindi. All kinds of people in the industry. And his most memorable performance, did I say memorable? I meant memorable performance was with Dimple. No, not Khanna, not Dimple Khanna. The dimple in his chin. That, yeah. But let's forget about poor Upin and turn to the judges. There's Preeti Zinta, who's obviously getting paid way more than she ever shelled out to acquire an IPL team. I won't tell you which one. Punjab. And then there is Chetan Bhagat. Why? No, someone tell me why. Why? Why would a highly respected writer, author, and literary figure agree to this? What? Oh, he's not a highly respected literary figure. Oh, then I guess it's okay, it's fine then. So there is Chetan Bhagat. For those of you who don't know who Chetan Bhagat is, he's a writer and he's an IIT and IIM graduate and a former banker. And if any of you have ever been to an IIT or IIM campus festival and seen what passes for dancing on those campuses, there is no way India is taking Chetan Bhagat seriously as an authority on dance. I have been to IIT festivals and I have seen them dance and it is not funny. It is not funny. But joining us now is alleged, and I say alleged spokesperson for Chetan Bhagat to tell us more. Here he is, a slightly larger looking Ketan Bhagat. Mr. Ketan Bhagat?
Hello.
Hello, hi.
No, hello.
Yeah, hello.
No, I mentioned hello.
And I wished you hello as well.
No, Hello is a film I wrote in 2008.
Oh, is that so?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry. But you know, you look a little fatter here than normal.
Yeah, you see, the New York Times cited Chetan as the biggest selling English language novelist in India's history, and I have been trying to achieve that. Biggest.
Achieve what? Biggest selling English language novelist?
No. Just biggest English language novelist.
The pun. We wasted 5 minutes on the damn pun. All right. You seem to have achieved that in a way, but I'm going to ignore all this and we have to move on. I want to ask you a few questions.
Okay, yeah. But I have spent a lot of time cultivating this look.
Yeah, but you know, I've got to get to the meat of the
and
matter.
Cultivating my image, and cultivating my TV appearances, and cultivating my opinions, and cultivating my press, and cultivating my...
All right, I know you're a writer, you're good with words. Let's talk about Nach Baliye 7.
Okay.
Oh, okay, one sec. I want to ask you this. Do you think Chetan Bhagat is qualified to judge a dance competition?
Dance is a form of art. I can appreciate art, so I can judge it.
When you say you mean Chetan. Okay, let's not confuse people. I can accept that.
Besides, I have a proven track record of being an expert with an opinion on many things, yes.
Yes, I've heard that your opinions on politics and governance and, we've heard a lot.
You must attend my lectures as well, yes.
On politics and governance?
That was then. Now I am speaking on more subjects that I have opinions on.
Like?
For instance, brain surgery.
Brain surgery?
And the properties of quantized confined photon states in optical, micro and mono cavities.
Yeah, my favorite topic too, but are you an expert on every subject? Is that what you're saying?
Not at all. But I can speak on any subject as long as they put me on TV.
You're a bit like me. Okay, fantastic, super. Now answer this simple question. Can you dance?
No, nobody has ever asked me whether I can dance or not.
Never?
No. The usual question I get is whether I can write or not.
Honestly said. So about Nach Baliye 7, what does Chetan Bhagat hope to get out of judging the show?
You mean besides getting more fame and more popularity and more money?
Yeah, obviously.
Material for a sequel to my book, 2008 book, 3 Mistakes of My Life.
Sequel to 3 Mistakes of My Life?
After Nach Baliye, it will be the 4th mistake of my life.
Yeah, okay, all the best.
That I did not write.
I wasn't saying, I was just... Any last words about your co-judges?
Yes, together we epitomize the spirit of a film I wrote in 2009.
2009, which one?
3 Idiots.
Lovely, false laughter from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I apologize for what happened then. We'll see you next week. It's called The Week That Wasn't, but as we end on a slightly somber note, let's all remember and hope and pray for Nepal. Sachin.
ऑडियो नहीं आ रहा नहीं यहीं से
No, you have to go faster. Kamlesh has to keep up with my thing, okay? I'm so sorry.
And I'll keep putting my hands here. It doesn't look bad.